So continuation of indices. Write 5 times 10 to the power negative 2 as a fraction in its simplest form. So now we know that whenever the power is negative, we are told to write 1 over 10 to the power 2. Make this negative power to be in a positive way by introducing 1 over, right? Then we are also aware that 10 squared, it means 10 times 10, which is 100. 10 squared means 10 times 10, which is 100. Then have you seen what you have here? Same as if you had a 1 here. Same if you have a 1. Because you have fractions now, right? Both of them. We know 1 into 5 used to go back to 5. So now 5 times 1, you have 5. 1 times 100, you have 100. Now they are saying write in its simplest form. What are you supposed to do? In its simplest form, you reduce which number can go into 5 and 100 without giving you a remainder. So that is a 5. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 10 is 2. 5 into 0 is 0. So it means if you reduce 5 and 100, you are going to remain with 1 over 20. We have written this as a fraction in its simplest form. Question 2 is talking about evaluating. Don't get confused with the word evaluate. Same as saying find the value or work out, whichever. So now evaluate 4 to the power 5 over 2. So we learned the laws of indices. We learned about those laws. When the power is a fraction, we're told introduce the root. You write the base, which is a 4 inside. Then here you write the brackets. The power 5, the numerator 5, the number on top, will become the power, and the denominator will become the root. See that? So now, once there's a 2 here, it means square root of a 4. So there are times whereby they won't write a square root. You just write like this. Same thing. A square root has got a hidden 2 here. So once the square root of a 4, which number when you multiply by itself 2 times you get a 4. For example, 2 times 2, the answer is 4. So it means the square root of a 4 is 2. So you have this, right? So 2 to the power 5, it means you expand first. Don't multiply directly. This is not 2 times 5, 10. No. You expand 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32. So this is our answer. Then we are done with this one. B, 9 to the power 1 plus 9 to the power 0. You see this is not multiplication for you to use that first law that we learned last time. This is plus, so meaning you deal with these individually. Deal with these numbers separately, then you finally add. So 9 to the power 1, we know a number or letter to the power 1 is that number. So 9 to the power 1 is just 9, plus we know a number to the power 0 is 1. So 9 plus 1, 10. Right? We move on to C, 1 over 9 in brackets to the power half. So here, when you see brackets and a fraction inside, just know that this power is applied on both numbers. So we can show 1 has got a half over, even a 9 also has got a half, right? So we know 1 to the power any number. The answer is 1. Don't get bothered. You see? 1 to the power 4, 1 to the power 5, all these. 1 to the power 1 million, 1 to the power 0, 1 to the power whichever number, still the answer will be 1. So here 1 to the power half is 1 over 9 to the power half. We know this is a fractional index or power. We use this method here, the root method. Write the root, the base, write it inside, then you do this. The numerator, write it as a power, the denominator, write it as the root. So now you have 1 over, what's the square root of a 9? So square root, like I said earlier, even if there's no 2, it means there's a hidden 2, so that it makes what we call square root. So square root of a 9 is a 3, but don't forget there's a power 1 here. 1 over 3 to the power 1, same as 3. A number to the power 1 is that number, right? So this is what you're supposed to do on this one. For question 3, simplify in brackets 5x to the power 3. Outside the brackets there's a power 2, right? So when you see brackets and a power 2 outside, it means whatever is inside possess that power. So let us show. Whatever is inside possess that power. So distribute that power. That power is for whatever is inside. So as you can see here, there. So 5 squared, it means 5 times 5, right? Then 3 and the 2 here, as you can see, this is times, it means 6. So 5 times 5, it is 25. Then x to the power 6. When we do this, it means we have simplified.